All right, first and foremost, I want to chat about your Instagram grid first. For being in the NFT space, I want you to think, especially if you are an artist, I want you to think if someone were to come into your gallery, which this is how you should be using this grid, you should be using it as your gallery. It should be filled with a lot of evergreen content, meaning content that can stand the test of time. So think about if somebody were coming into your gallery, you'd be like, hi, I'm so and so. So talk about who you are, talk about your purpose, talk about what you stand for, what your art stands for, and then show your art. This is such a good place to show your art. You can even do a lot of before and after photos, making sure that you put the after ones first. So people are coming and seeing a beautifully curated space in Instagram. Now, I say beautifully curated. It doesn't mean that it needs to be perfect or, you have to go into all this work, but it should look like you and it should feel like you in regards to your brand vibe, the messaging that you're putting out there. You can also use this place for any big announcements. So if you have a masterclass coming up or a launch coming, put a post in there that shows like, hey, this is when this launches, here's all the information. So people can easily click on that and then just go there and see all the information for it. So I want to talk more about your purpose and what your art stands for. So on top of just showcasing yourself, your face, and your art, you're going to start creating pillars of your purpose. And this can also be placed in the grid, sporadically throughout. So let's say that a huge purpose of yours is creating carbon neutral NFTs. So you can post stats about it, why it's important, why people should care, why you care. But in that, there could be different categories. So it could be one about planting trees. It could be one about minting on SolSea instead of OpenSea. So this is all really coming into one and really encompassing your entire brand. Somebody should be able to show up on your profile, see your grid, and know exactly what you're about, what your NFTs stand for. And again, it's like somebody coming into your gallery. You're going to invite them in. You're going to give them the overall gist of things. You're going to give them the general breakdown. But once they stay around and they chat a while with you, you're going to get into a lot more detail. Maybe you'll throw out again some stats of, hey, it's very important to mint and purchase carbon neutral NFTs. This is why. So really think of your grid as your online gallery of how to connect with people who you want to connect with, who have the same values of you as you, and who really are going to be drawn to your work and your purpose.